Hi there. It's December 28th and time for Proverbs 28. So over there, interesting stuff. Still in the Proverbs of Solomon that King Hezekiah's men copied down, right? The wicked flee when no one is pursuing, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. You like that? Always looking over their shoulder, huh? Because they did something wrong. They know they did something wrong, and they're afraid of getting caught. Right. Now, this one's interesting. When the country is in rebellion, it has many rulers. But a man of discernment and knowledge maintains order. Many rulers, right? If something comes to your mind when you read that, well, then you are probably awake and aware of what's going on, right? 3, a poor man oppresses the weak. A poor man who oppresses the weak is like pounding rain without food, right? There are poor people that oppress the weak. They want to feel big, right? 4, those who forsake Torah praise the wicked, but those who keep Torah stir them up. The law is the Torah, the books, right? Remember, this version was written by the Messianic Jews, translated, okay? And they believed in the law, okay? Those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but they that keep the law set themselves against them, stir them up. 5, evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek Adonai understand it fully. Got that? Fully. Evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek Adonai understand it fully. It says over here, understand all things. All things. I like that better. 6, better the poor who walks in his integrity than the rich whose ways are crooked. Right. Walk in your integrity if you're honest, if you follow the Lord. Right? You are a better person than the rich whose ways are crooked. Money corrupts, okay? He who keeps the law or Torah is a discerning son, but a companion of gluttons disgraces his father. Right. Companion of gluttons, people that overdo everything, right? 8, whoever increases his wealth by exorbitant interest gathers it for one kinder to the poor. Now, I kind of struggled with this for a while, during the other 15 times we went through it, and I did some research on it, and it says people that charge exorbitant interest, like these credit card companies, 25 and 30%, some crazy, and it's not even legal, but they do it anyways. But eventually that money will end up in the hands of somebody who is kinder to the poor, right? And it says it does. There's a note over here. For God will take away the wicked usurer, interest charger, and give his goods to him that shall bestow them well. Right? Says God will take them away. 9, one who turns his ear from hearing the law, Torah, even his prayer is an abomination. Now we know Jesus, Paul said that there is a new law that's following Jesus, right? 10, one who leads the upright astray along an evil path will fall into his own pit. All right, think of that. But the blameless will inherit good. These people, there are people leading the upright astray. along an evil path. I look up prosperity gospels and stuff like that. Yeah. We're reading Revelations now in our Through the Bible in a Year, and it talks about this, right? People, church leaders that lead the upright astray along an evil path. It says they will fall into their own pit. 11, a rich person is wise in his own eyes, but a discerning poor person sees through him. Now, you can just think of some people that are filthy rich, you know. They think they know everything, but you can see right through them, you know. We're not going to mention any names because it always gets us in trouble. Right. 12, when the righteous triumph, there is great glory, but when the wicked rise to power, people hide. Right. True. Hopefully this is coming to pass right now. Great glory. 13, one who covers up his transgressions will not prosper, but whoever confesses and forsakes them finds mercy. Any people who cover up their transgressions? A lot of people are trying to, huh? Absolutely. 14, blessed is the one who is always cautious, but whoever hardens his heart will fall into trouble. It says over here, feareth always, right? Which standeth in awe of God and is afraid to offend him. Okay. Always cautious, feareth always. Right. A lot of people fall into trouble by hardening their hearts and just don't care. 15, like a roaring lion or a prowling bear is a wicked ruler over helpless people. Right. There are some countries that are like that. And some pop right to the top of your head, right? You have these ruthless dictators that oppress their people while they live very high. Right? And there's more. An oppressive leader lacks judgment. One who hates unjust gain will prolong his life. Unjust gain. Right? Lots of that going on. 17, a man tormented by the guilt of murder flees to the pit. Let no one support him. Right. Just that. 18. Whoever walks blamelessly will be safe, but whoever is perverse in his ways will fall suddenly. Right. Walk blamelessly. Always say kind things. Do kind deeds. Right. Lift people up. Right. It will be safe. Okay. Wisdom about finances. 19. Whoever works his land will be satisfied with food, but whoever chases fantasies will have his fill of poverty. Right? And you know people like that, right? They're dreamers. They're always, you get this new thing, and I'm going to do this new thing, and I'm going to get rich. Right. Chases fantasies. Work hard. 20, a faithful man will have many blessings, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished. Right? Eager to get rich. Lots of people like that. You start worshiping your money, and the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money, the love of money. Right? To show partiality is not good, yet for a piece of bread a man may do wrong. Right? For a piece of bread a man may do wrong. What's that say over here? There's a note, of course. He will be abused for nothing. Right. 22, a stingy man, a man with an evil eye, chases after riches, but does not know that poverty will overtake him. Happens. 23, one who rebukes a man will in the end find more favor than one with a flattering tongue. That's true. If you can save somebody from embarrassment, from hurting themselves, from, doing something that's going to cost them a lot of money when you know a better way, you're kind of obligated to tell them in a rebuke, you're doing that wrong. I know because I did it that way and I lost everything, or you're going into an important meeting and there's a spot on your tie, we need to take care of that so you won't be embarrassed. Right? You will find more favor. 24, one who robs his father or his mother and says it is not a crime is a partner to him who destroys, right? One of the big 10, honor your father and mother. And it's one of the only commandments that has a caveat in it, right? Honor your father and mother so your life may be long and pleasant, right? 25, a greedy soul stirs up strife, but one who trusts in Adonai prospers. That one who trusts in God prospers, okay? We all want to prosper, right? 26, whoever trusts in his own heart is a fool, but he who walks in wisdom will escape. Right? We are walking in wisdom right now. Right? We're reading this over and over again, right? Until it's in there for good. Right? 27, one who gives to the poor will not lack, but one who shuts his eyes will have many curses. Right? If you want to have more than you have right now, give it to the poor. God always pays you back with interest, okay? Which means you will have more than you had because God pays you back with interest. You are giving to the Lord when you give to the poor. Important stuff. 28, when the wicked rise to power, people hide, but when they perish, their righteous increase. Yeah. We're all waiting for that day, aren't we? So there you go. That's 28. I know it highlighted in here. And this is just, we're not going to say anything. We'll just read it. When a country is in rebellion, it has many rulers. But a man of discernment and knowledge maintains order. Right? You notice it's not one person ruling, but a group of people controlling that one person, right? So, yeah, we won't go into detail on that. Right? 5, evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek Adonai understand it fully. Over here in the Geneva says, wicked men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. Fully, all things, right? Seek the Lord, and you will understand all things. And 6, better the poor who walks in his integrity than the rich whose ways are crooked. Right? Walketh in his uprightness. You like that? And he that perverteth his ways, though he be rich. Right? People get a lot of money, they suddenly think they're smarter than everybody else. He usually catches up with them. And 8, whoever increases his wealth by exorbitant interest gathers it for one kinder to the poor. Usury and interest, they say. Like loan sharks, right? Some of these credit cards are like loan sharks. Just the interest is crazy. And not allowed to charge interest like that, but they get away with it, so they do. Sooner or later, that money will end up in control of somebody, right, who is kind to the poor, right? Right? And before, when huge companies have gotten a monopoly, a good government will step in and break them up, right? And put somebody in control that will give people a better deal. So it does happen. Yeah, 16, unjust gain. I like that. An oppressive leader lacks judgment, but one who hates unjust gain will prolong his life. Right. Get your money by crook. By hook or by crook, right? We highlighted 23. One who rebukes a man will in the end find more favor than one with a flattering tongue. Have you ever heard of yes man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You look great, sir. And when somebody stands up and says, no, that is wrong. And person will look back and say, you're rebuking me, but in the end, he will like that person better. Okay? And that's a good statement right here. Part of it, a greedy soul stirs up strife. Oh, that's true. One who trusts in Adonai prospers. You got that? One who trusts in Adonai prospers. Right? It says over here, he that trusteth in the Lord shall be fat. Fat. Shall have all things in abundance. Right? All things in abundance. I like that too. I highlighted 27. One who gives to the poor will not lack, but one who shuts his eyes will have many curses. I mean, he says this in just about every other chapter in Proverbs, right? If you give to the poor, you're giving to the Lord, and he will pay you back with interest, right? Always give you more than he will always give you back more than you gave, always, every time. So, there you go. So, there you go. Shall we look ahead and see what we are doing on our Through the Bible in a Year? We're almost done with this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, 6 chapters in Revelations today. So, there you go. We are fast moving towards the end of the year here. All right. Our 16th time through Proverbs. And our Through the Bible in a Year. This is day 363, right? 3 days left of this year, and then we are into next year. And what a ride this has been, right? So, give us a like if you think about it. And stay tuned later for day 363. We're in Revelations in the final 3 days of our Through the Bible in a Year. We'll do that. So, until next time, keep the faith. See you later.